Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second match in the best-of-5 series between Slim J and Patrick Bentley. A challenge laid out by Slim J, first wanting to give Patrick Bentley an opportunity on NWA Anarchy television against a former heavyweight champion, that being Slim J himself. Bentley picked up the win, and Slim J basically told him, I don't think you can beat me 2 more times out of 5 matches.
You know, Greg Hunter, why don't these two just go out to dinner, get a room, and get it over with?
Excuse me?
I have not seen a lovey-dovey love fest since I've seen those videotapes of my parents at Woodstock. This is sickening. Slim J comes out here each week preaching how life crapped on him and he's changed his ways. And then we have Patrick Bentley coming out here whining and crying about how life is crapped on him. And he won't tell us why life is crapped on him. Okay? I'm sick of it. Plainly, each and every week that I got to hear these two lovey-dovey, watch them in the ring, watch them with their little sportsmanship, watch them do the things that they do, it nauseates me.
What's wrong with Slim J being a positive role model, not only to the fans, but to his fellow competitors, and Patrick Bentley wanting to prove himself against a fine competitor like Slim J? What's wrong with a fair, competitive series of matches in the sport of professional wrestling? I know in recent years it's certainly a unique concept, but I happen to like it.
Greg Hunter, it makes me sick. You don't understand what makes me sick. Slim J is a troublemaker. He grew up a troublemaker. He was in and out of detention halls. All he ever did was cause trouble, and that's all he's ever going to be, is a troublemaker. Patrick Bentley is some weird freak. I don't know what happened to him on his path here in NWA Anarchy. When he first came here, I thought Patrick Bentley was a great athlete. I thought he looked good. The kid is an athlete. I'm not going to take that away from him. But something is burdening this kid, and I'm telling you, it makes me sick.
He puts Slim J on the top rope. That does force the break, but Slim J firing away with the elbows, sends Bentley to the corner, reversal of the Irish whip. Slim J goes in, big knee, and the whiplash clothesline, cover, 2, and only a 2 count.
Well, Greg Hunter, and I pointed this out just a couple weeks ago when these two had their first match, was that Patrick Bentley has the power advantage in this match. It's very rare that Patrick Bentley has the power advantage over anybody, and Slim J's trying to overcome that, but I don't know how hard it's going to be, especially if Patrick Bentley was to win here tonight.
Cover, 2, half Nelson by Slim J in the cover. Full Nelson applied now, trying to lock the legs, effectively using his legs to execute a full Nelson. Is Slim J having trouble locking his right leg into position, but very effectively working over the neck, shoulders, arms, and back of Patrick Bentley, grinding his face into the canvas at the same time. You can hear Bentley screaming no.
Well, you know something, Greg Hunter, I'm going to say this. Just because I don't like these two guys doesn't mean I don't respect their abilities in the ring. And they have been showing new forms of ability, in both these matches. And we're seeing, a gradual learning process of both these men learning each other. And I had to think that also comes from Slim J having the experience advantage and that ability to watch a lot of tapes.
Well, obviously, both of these men have been studying one another. Slim J has certainly dug into his bag of tricks. Patrick Bentley comes to his feet, and he just kicked Slim J out of midair. Slim J, you can see from the way he's positioned and his trajectory, was going for that diving inverted DDT, well scouted by Bentley, who simply kicked the man out of midair.
Now, what happens if we have a double count out right here?
Well, I would assume that the series is at 1-0-1.
But what you going to do about that tie? Because then you can still have 2-2.
Well, we go to see what happens. Clothesline, Polish hammer, make it 2. Patrick Bentley building momentum. Slim J sent to the ropes. Big back body drop. And the former Anarchy champion is in a way right now.
Well, Greg Hunter, I mean, the thing about it is, I don't know what these battles with Slim J is doing to this basket case Patrick Bentley, but it's rejuvenated. He's not as morbid and sad and depressed as he was. He seems to have new life about him.
The competitive energy of this series between these two young men. Oh, beautiful maneuver. Suplex into the slam. Off the top rope, cover, hook of the leg, and just barely does Patrick Bentley escape. An incredible match. Here, the second match in the series.
I'm sorry, Greg Hunter, but we were like just literally a millisecond away from having a tied series.
We certainly were. Big right hand now from Slim J. Slim J goes in, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Patrick Bentley has him up. Belly to back backbreaker. Obviously working over the back of Slim J. Well documented, Slim J has had his share of back injuries. Obviously Bentley's been doing his homework. And now Patrick Bentley pulling Slim J, the Dirty South's contribution to NWA Anarchy, to his feet. Perhaps looking for the dart driver, changes plans. The power bomb turned into a head scissors by Slim J. Slim J comes off. Incredible maneuver there. Hooks the leg. And again, a 2 count.
Patrick Bentley just able to roll that shoulder out at the last moment. I'll have to say one thing. I'm not big into the sportsmanship thing. I don't like to see two guys hug and kiss and shake hands after a match. But these two guys are putting on a clinic here tonight, Greg Hunter.
Slim J, double underhook. Looking perhaps for his butterfly pile driver. Bentley, perhaps looking back to the dart driver, but a roll up and a 3 count. It's tied 1-all.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner,
With that win, Slim J ties the best-of-5 series at 1 match apiece.